Welcome to PNRShow, Season 5, Episode 8, Dad Pants.
I'd rather have lager than life. I'll take a strong stout over strife. I'd prefer to confer with a half pint of ale than live a long life till my private parts fail. For life without liquor is to no avail, so bring me lager for life. I'd rather have lager than...
Good evening, Internet. It's the Pint of No Return show. It's time for some beer. It's time for some fun. It's time for a way of life. Tonight, we've got a game show for you. That's right. It's top of the list coming, a brand new PNR game show. And we D-Pants Dad. Oh, wait, I read that wrong. We drink Dad Pants. Oh, wait. We drink Dad Pants beer. That's it. And we listen to some listener feedback. No?
I have listener feedback.
Hey! All right. And as with me, as always, is Gary and Keith. How are you guys doing?
Awesome. I am really, really glad to be back on the show. It seems like it's been a really long time.
It's been a month. It's like a month of Sundays.
Yeah.
It was beginning of April, actually, since our last episode together.
Wow.
We feel like we have neglected you, the listeners and viewers out there, of which we determined we have about 50 of. So, hey, guys, thanks for listening. Give us some of your feedback. Keith actually has some for us. Keith, what is our feedback?
I do. I have feedback from me.
Oh,
about me.
Oh,
so I'm gonna feedback. I'm gonna go into a feedback loop. Is what's about to happen here.
my favorite
dear
episode
Lord,
of Star Trek.
what is that, Gary?
That was me knocking over my mic. Sorry.
Okay, please don't do that.
Oh,
It frightened me. I thought we were having an earthquake.
And foreshadowing for later, Gary has props.
So anyway, I just want to put out there, because it has been a month since we've done a show. So, and I was kind of getting upset about that, but then I kind of like came around on it, and I realized that I just need to say this to make myself feel better. That, hey, folks, we're not consistent, and we know it. Okay. And even when we do a show, that show doesn't get posted to iTunes in a timely manner. It doesn't get updated on the blog in a timely manner. But there is one spot that you can always catch the latest and greatest, whatever it is, and that's on YouTube. The rest of it will come. Be patient. We are 3 fully grown, employed full-time men with families. So, suck it up. Shit happens. We're back now. I guess that's what I wanted to say. I don't think anybody...
Have you been
complained about that? No one's complained about that, but I feel like they should have been. So I wanted to cut that off.
You feel the eyes of the internet upon you.
I am complaining, and that is me talking to myself down from the complaint. So there you go.
Listen, I mean,
this is a casual show of for our passion for beer, and mostly we just like getting together and doing it in this format, where about 50 of you can listen.
I know. Basically what it boils down to is we're the internet's version of Saturday Night Live. Because what they will do is they'll do an episode, and then they'll go away for like a month, and then they'll come back and do an episode and go away for like 6 weeks. But hey, when they come back, their stuff is balls to the wall funny, and we are no different.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. It's on you, Lorne Michael. So, yeah. But what we do on this podcast, if you've never listened or if you've forgotten,
it's entirely possible,
is we all get together for the most part, and we have the same beer, and we drink it over the course of the show, talk about what we like about it, what we don't like about it, and then we just shoot the breeze. Sometimes we have a topic, like tonight. Sometimes we have a game show. Sometimes we have a contest. We give some picks or things that we're interested in, and at the end of the show, we give our beer a rating, and that's why it's a Pint of No Return show. So Give us some feedback if you would. You can email us at pnrshow@gmail.com. Visit our website, pnrshow.com. That has all of our ways to get in touch with us. I won't list them all here. We also have a Slack chat room that some of us are involved in quite heavily. Others pop in, swoop in like Superman when it's needed. Yeah, so enjoy the show and enjoy us drinking from the Barrel Brothers Dad Pants. It's a Czech Pilsner, folks. One of my favorite styles of beer. And so this comes from Gary, sending it to us from California. The Barrel Brothers brewing in Sonoma County.
Yep,
Windsor.
They're in Windsor. They brew some good stuff. I've had a few of their beers.
I like how even them brewing the beer, even them putting out a lager, being a California brewery, it almost seems like they're kind of thumbing their nose at people who like lagers, because on the can itself it says, "Why brew a lager?"
Well,
Well, it's funny too, because longtime listeners to the show know that Jeremy, our lost co-host, and I've had a long feud about what makes a lager, and I've always said it's the process. He says it's the yeast, and boy, they if you look at the why brew a lager section of this can, it doesn't say anything about yeast. It goes about how wonderful it is to brew it with the process of being cold brewed and stuff. So I think this is definitive proof that I won. Pilsner is a lager.
Well, the fact that you're still on the show, Keith, means you won.
That's right. I outlasted him. It was definitely won the battle. You can't come on the show again, Jeremy, without admitting that I won.
All right. So as I poured out
Barrel
Dad
Brothers
Pants, lagers are generally, especially Czech, pilsners are generally quite light in color and quite clear. But this is, I think, one of the lightest colored beers I've ever poured, even for a lager.
This beer is fantastically clear, and hopefully you can see my face through the glass right now as I'm talking to you.
It's got a nice little light lagery head there, and a nice fizzy bubble.
It smells of summertime.
Guys, it's been 6 weeks since we've drank a beer together. I've missed it. So let's do this thing, all right? Prost!
Oh, Keith, slow down.
I can't. It's good, and I have a lot of it.
My goodness, but that is tasty.
That's fantastic.
That's good. Even for a lager pilsner. So this is, as Rob said, brewed in Windsor, which is in Sonoma County. It's a little bit north of here. It is 5.4%, so pretty low on the alcohol scale as things go.
But on the higher end for a pilsner. Yeah.
I think that's probably pretty close to average. Excuse me. It's
got a little hop taste to it. Just a tiny bit.
It's from California. What do you expect?
Exactly. They had to stick a little bit in there, right?
Well, hops are part of the Pilsner process.
Well, yeah, but usually you don't get a lot of hop on the taste of it.
They do not say what they put in this, like in terms of stuff.
Yeah,
like what kind of yeast.
It seems hop-wise some on the piney side.
Yeah, they did. They said in the style notes.
Yeah,
Old World Pilsner malts, Laurel and Sapper hops, and German Pilsner yeast.
Yeah, the Laurel. So the Laurel piney notes are coming from, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's good. I like it. I like the can too. It's probably you can't see on there, but they have pockets. It actually has pants designs on it, so it's the Dad Pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
beer.
It is tasty. A kind of nice blending of worlds with the pine hops and the German Pilsner taste to it. So enjoyable.
I had another can of this because it comes in a 4-pack, and I was over at a friend's house the other day drinking beers after work, and I I took this over there and I was going to have it with him, and then we didn't end up drinking it, and I left it. So I don't even have another can to enjoy, which is a little bit sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's going down real easy.
I could always go buy more. So
anyway, Gary, your prop, is that something we need to address now or later in the show, or
we can address it now? This
What have
is
you
the
got there?
bottle that's bigger than my head. I am I don't even know how long ago. A few years ago, I contributed to Stone's crowdfunding effort of their Berlin brewery, and my beer was ready in November. It is a Berliner Weiss that's brewed with Todd Hogg, who is was the brewer at Surly. And I couldn't go get my beer because San Diego is about a 10-hour drive from here. I was down there for work, and I went to the brewery and picked up my beers. And so now I just want to show the world that I have my Stone Berlin collaboration beer.
Nice.
And now I just have to find like a bunch of people to join me in drinking 3 of these because I got 3. It is 1 quart, 1 pint, 2.7 fluid ounces. So 64, 82 ounces. Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
And you got three 82-ounce beers.
Yes, and they fit perfectly into my checked bag. And the TSA did their job, and I spent like a half an hour wrapping them in bubble wrap, taping them, getting my clothes in there, getting them perfect. And I get home and open the suitcase, and there's the TSA flyer, and everything was just ripped to shreds. So they inspected every bottle. But they didn't break, so I'm okay.
That's good. All right. Well, we will be revisiting Dad Pants later on in the show, giving it a rating, and still to come, our picks for the week, of which I am the only one who has put it on our show notes yet. But first,
We have show notes?
We do. But first, we've got a little game for you. I've got a little game for Gary and Keith, a game that I call... That's not what I call it. A game that I call Top of the List. Thank you. All right, so what I've got here are 6 lists, kind of top 100, top 25 lists that I'm going to be offering to each of the contestants here as categories. And basically how it works is this. On your turn, you're going to pick one of the 6 lists that we have available and name that tune style. You're going to name or make a bid as to how many you think you can name within that top 25 or 15 or whatever number I've given you. The next person will then, if they wish, try to upbid them and see if they can name more. If you pass, or the other person gets to try to name as many of those bids as they can, and they will get 1 point for each correctly named item on that list. They have to, though, keep going and get to that magic number before missing one of them. Once they miss one, they will hear this sound. If they get one right, they'll hear this sound. Aha! All right. So when the contestant gets one wrong, it goes to the other player. And the other player can try to name as many as they can. And each of those will be worth 2 points until they miss one. So you kind of have to judge how many you think you can name versus how many you think you can steal. Because stealing can be worth more points. Does that make sense to you guys?
I haven't been paying attention, but I'm sure you'll tell us along the way.
Awesome. So it's a typical...
Sounds overly complicated, which it means it's amazing.
All right, so here are our categories. We've got the highest grossing films of all time, not adjusted for inflation, just all time, top 25. But American Film Institute's top 25 films. Rolling Stone's top 25 TV shows of all time.
Of all time, okay.
Of all time. The wealthiest nations per capita, the 15 wealthiest nations according to Forbes magazine. The world's highest paid celebrities from Rolling Stone at the top 25. And finally, AFI's top movie quotes. All right, so I'm going to flip a coin in the air. Gary?
I don't have enough beer for this.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go get a refill.
I'm going to flip a coin. And
Pass me
Gary,
one of those Berliner Weisses.
Right. Gary, call it in the air.
Tails.
It is heads. Keith,
I win.
you can pick the first category, or let Gary pick the first category if you wish.
What? Can you name the categories again for my?
Sure, it's right on the show notes, but let me copy and paste it. Let me copy and paste it into the show chat so you can see it.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
If I display the chat, that is.
There you go.
There we go.
We've got. All right, if you can see those now.
Yeah.
Good for
this
dead
is
air.
a terrible list. Okay. I'm gonna go with wealthiest nations per capita.
All right, so there's top 15 wealthiest nations per capita. How many of those 15 do you think you can name?
3.
3? Gary, can you go higher than 3?
Can you keep outbidding me? So if I say 4, can you say 5?
He could.
Oh, he could. Top wealthiest nations. Now, how are they judging that? Like the
per capita.
Per capita.
Per capita.
Oh, so per individual per capita.
Mm-hmm. Can you go higher than 3?
Are there more than 15 nations?
There are only 15 nations on my list.
Oh, but I meant on the planet.
All right, so it's your.
Could be a couple more.
Okay.
Let's drive this forward, Gary. You're always the timekeeper.
I will say 5.
Gary, all right, Keith. The bid to you is 5. Can you go higher than 5?
7.
Ooh.
Good
Gary,
luck.
All right,
Good
Keith.
Damn
1
it.
point. 1 point for each country on the top 15. You got to get 7, but you get a point for each one.
Even if he only gets 5, he gets 5 points.
He still gets points for each one.
I
But
have to get 7
if
though.
he can't get, if he misses one, it goes back to you, and then you get to get as many as you can, and each of those are worth 2 points.
Didn't you just say that a few minutes ago?
I did, but you said you didn't hear anything that I said. So,
sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to start with United Arab Emirates.
The United Arab Emirates is number 6, or sorry, number 8, 68,000. For some reason, I only have half this list. Where did
that's number 6 or number 8? Because that matters to me.
Number 8.
That's number 8. So, who is going to be more wealthy than that? That's way down the list. I expected that to be near the top. So, well, let's try for the good old USA.
The United States of America. Number 12. 59,500.
We're going down. This is not good. So let's go with Luxembourg.
Yes.
Luxembourg is number 2. $109,190 per person.
4 more to go, Keith. No pressure.
So, are we considering the Catholic Church a country? That little territory in Rome?
Nope. You mean the Vatican?
Oh, the Vatican. Yeah, that's it. So that doesn't count. So that would probably be up there just because of the low per capita count.
Okay, we may have to put a clock on you.
Oh, easy. Back off.
We're going to have to.
Let's go with England.
England's not a country.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry. The
First
United
low.
Kingdom is not on the list. All right, so he was only able to get 3. That's 3 points from Gary. You can try to get as many as you can, and they are worth 2 points apiece for you.
Monaco?
Monaco.
Is that a country?
Sorry, Monaco is not on the list. The other ones you did not name: Iceland, the Netherlands, Saudi Arabia, San Marino, Hong Kong, Switzerland, Kuwait, Norway. Ireland is number 5. Brunei is 4. Singapore and Qatar was number 1.
What was
How
number
is
one?
Ireland number 5?
I don't know. 72,630.
Aren't they still having a potato famine?
Something like that.
So the score after round 1 is or at the middle of round 1, I should say, is 3-0. Gary, pick a category from what's left, please.
3-0. Keith. Gary, pick a category.
Sorry, 3-0. Keith. Yes.
Thank you.
Wait, am I picking or Keith?
Yes. You pick a category.
Let's go with highest grossing films of all time.
All right. This is according to Box Office Mojo. This is not adjusted for inflation. The top 25 top grossing films of all time. Gary, many can you name?
So it's not adjusted for inflation.
Correct.
That makes it really hard. It's just raw dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And how many are there?
Well,
25.
Top 25.
Now I'll start with 8.
8. Keith, can you go higher than 8?
10.
Gary?
I don't know that I can name 10 films, so
Jeremy for sure couldn't.
I wish Jeremy was here. He'd be really good at this game. He would just pick random ones and
He would.
get the high score.
He'd probably get it right, though.
And yeah, this is gonna be a long game. How many Marvel movies are there?
No, I'm not telling you.
There's 25. Oddly enough.
19 Marvel movies. Okay, I'll go with 12.
Wow. All right, Keith.
Do it.
All right.
I'm
12.
gonna fight you for 12.
Worth 12 points to you now. Go for it.
Well, let's start with Infinity War.
Yes, Infinity War is number 5.
Okay. Let's go with the Last Jedi.
Number 11.
Rob, your hand is actually moving out of frame when you.
Oh,
do
sorry.
That.
I'll make sure.
I'm guessing now.
Let's keep it all in the Disney empire here and go with Black Panther.
Black Panther is number 9. $1.342 billion.
What were the first two? I missed them. The numbers, like the ranking.
Last Jedi. Infinity War is 1.6 billion at number 5. Last Jedi at number 11, 1.3.
Okay, then let's go with The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens number 4. Sorry, number 3 all time. 2.06 billion.
We go all the way back. Let's go with the first Avengers movie.
The first original Avengers. Okay, let me see. Whoa, gotta scroll down
I don't know
here.
what they're calling that one, but what number is
Yes,
that?
Marvel's The Avengers is number 6. $1.5 billion.
So I'm at 5.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah. And are they counting? They're just counting box office receipts, right?
Correct. Worldwide.
They're just counting worldwide box office receipts. Yeah, I'm out of practice with all of the kids' movies. Let's go with Harry Potter 7, the 7th movie.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 is number 10. $1.34 billion.
We've only got 3 Avengers movies? Can we go with Civil War?
Captain America Civil War.
Yes.
Number 17.
Oh, we're getting down there.
$1.15 billion.
How many more do I have to go? 5?
We have 5 more. Doing pretty good.
Doing pretty good. Let's go with the Rogue One.
Rogue One. Rogue One is number 25.
Ooh,
$1.05 billion.
There's like some kid movie, like some animated thing that I am just missing, and I can't pick out which one of those it's going to be. But because I can't remember like what the last thing was that was out. Well, let's go with Titanic, because that made a bunch of money, but it may not make this list. Oh, okay.
Titanic is number 2. $2.187 billion.
Okay.
Keith is just licking his chops over there.
I know. He's got that kids movie because of his kids. I will say the last Mockingbird movie, the one with what was that one? What's her name? Jennifer Mockingjay? That one. Is that what
The Hunger Games?
Yes, The Hunger Games. Thank you. Ooh. None of them?
No, I'm sorry. None of the Hunger Games movies are in the top 25 of all time.
All right, Keith. I got 8?
Or in the top 50. You got 8. Keith?
That's impressive, actually, Gary. Good job.
There are still 17 others in the top 25. Get as many as you can. Each is worth 2 points.
Avatar.
Number 1.
The other Avengers. What is it? Age of Ultron.
That is number 8. $1.4 billion.
All right, kids movies. We got to go with Frozen.
Number 12. $1.27 billion.
Got to go with the latest Beauty and the Beast.
The live action one? Really? In the top
Yes.
20?
Yep.
Number 13. $1.26 billion.
I hadn't thought of that one.
Got to go with Minions. That's a huge franchise.
Which, the first one?
The first Minions is number 16 on the list. $1.15 billion.
You know what's got to be in there? Got to be a Pirates movie, but which one? Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's go with Dead Man's Chest.
That is number 24.
And I'm betting the other ones are in there too, but I can't think of the names. So go back to kids' movies. Let's go with Finding Dory.
Finding Dory.
That's a bold pick.
Oh, wait, what?
No, sorry, not on the list. That was number 29 was Finding Dory.
I went too far down.
The ones you did not name were Toy Story 3, Dark Knight Rises, Transformers Age of Extinction, Skyfall, Lord of the Rings,
Transformers, shit.
Transformers Dark of the Moon,
I should have
Iron Man 3, The Fate of the Furious.
Furious movies would be in there too, yeah.
Yeah. Furious 7. And then the last one you did not name, number 4, was Jurassic World. So at the end of round 1, the score is Keith 15, Gary 9. So going back for round 2, all right, Keith.
Saved by kids movies is what that was.
3
or
4 categories left. Pick a category, please.
We got to put timers on these two.
Okay, tell me how the top TV shows are ranked.
There are Rolling Stones top TV shows, a definitive ranking.
They just like
Rolling Stone. So if you got
it wasn't by viewers.
No,
it wasn't by
critics.
No, it was by the critics and Rolling Stone.
Oh God, that's an awful one.
The TV experts at Rolling Stone. Okay.
Yep.
And when did they publish this list?
This list was published September 21st, 2016.
Oh, okay. So it's like 2 years old.
Yeah. But it's all time. So just don't put any shows. Don't put any shows.
Nothing showed up in the last 2 years.
All right. So
of the golden age of television.
Have any greatest TV shows of all time debuted in the last 2 years that you know of?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff that's on Netflix only is great TV.
Okay, maybe it's on this list.
Well, not if it hasn't showed up since 2016.
All right, so how many of the top 25, Keith, do you think you can name?
Oh man,
You can
top
also go with
25.
different.
I'm gonna go with 5.
All right, 5. The bid is 5. Gary,
The
can you
bid
give
is
me more 5?
I have to do maybe 6.
All right.
I'll go with 7. Can I do 6.5?
You can try 7.
All right, 7. Keith, each of these worth a point to you. Let's do it.
And these are American TV shows.
Not necessarily.
For the love of God, I hope so.
I will say, okay, not necessarily, but I will say they're all English show. I mean, all shows in which English is spoken. How's that?
English is the main language.
Correct.
Holy crap. Well, I got to go with Cheers because I'm still working my way through that.
All right. Let's see. It's got to scroll through the list really quick.
What's up?
Cheers is number 20.
How about The West Wing? Another one I'm working my way through.
It is here. I just don't remember what number it is. Yes, The West Wing is on. Okay, here we go. Number 15.
Okay. How about MASH?
MASH is rated as the number. I have to scroll. This is a harder scrolling list. Number 16 show of all time.
Can I ask a question of the judge?
Sure.
Is it limited to scripted shows, or is this live or reality TV?
There could be some live.
But like live, like an award show?
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of Letterman. Late night with David Letterman.
Number 13.
Okay. Well, Game of Thrones has to be on there.
Number 12.
Wow, it's only 12 though?
Yep. Keith, that's 5. You only have 2 more to go.
Yet.
If you get all 5, if you get all 7, you shut Gary out. He doesn't get a chance to steal any.
Well, let's go back to live and let's hit with Saturday Night Live.
Yes. Number 8.
Well, okay, then the other one that's got to be on there, just because it's been around forever, is The Simpsons.
Number 6. You closed out that category.
Yes.
Not named are number 1 is The Sopranos. Number 2, The Wire. Number 3, Breaking Bad. Number 4, Mad Men. Number 5, Seinfeld. 6, You Got 7, Twilight Zone. Number 9, All in the Family. Number 10, The Daily Show. Number 11, Freaks and Geeks. What?
That's a good show.
It's a good show.
That's a good show.
Number 14, The Larry Sanders Show. Great show.
And again, this is our totally arbitrary list.
Here's one for you. Number 17, Keith, Twin Peaks.
Ah!
Number
I would never have thought to put Twin Peaks on that list.
Number 18, the original Star Trek, which I think, as much as I love that show, I don't know if it's top 25 of all time.
It's a very influential.
Curb Your Enthusiasm, number 19.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
And then we have The Office, the UK version of The Office, 21. 22 is Louie. 23, Deadwood. 24, Friday Night Lights. And 25, Veep. All right, Keith has pulled out to a commanding 22-9 lead. Gary, you've got to get some high bids and get a lot of them. So of the 4 left, or 3 left.
I can't remember any of these things. I have too many things going.
I've been totally just picking things that I can name a lot of things from.
Yeah, you're doing good.
But under pressure, I can't even name 25 movies.
I bet you can.
Okay, 7 Harry Potter movies, 8 Star Wars movies.
There you go. You got almost there.
All right. Okay.
What's your category?
If you throw Marvel out, I can't name anything. Highest paid celebrities.
Yes. Now that can be anything: actors, entertainers, singers,
Sports figures?
groups. No. Sports figures. Yes, could be on this list. Yes,
Oh, wow. Big list.
See, that's like really wide open.
it is.
And then what's top list? We did grossing films.
did
AFI
wealthy-
top 20.
Yep. Go ahead.
We have AFI top 25 films. Are
We have
open?
not done that one. That's the American Film Institute's rated, and this is a little bit older.
Again, arbitrary.
Yes, absolutely arbitrary.
All right, let's do that one.
All right, so these would be more classic-y films. This list came out to celebrate the 100 years, 100 movies. Came out in 2007.
Okay.
Okay.
So nothing in the last.
So just think classic
year.
films.
Wow.
All right. So Gary, you get to bid first.
Wow. Realistically, I could probably do like 8.
All right. Keith, you do more than 8.
Can I bid 6?
No.
You can't do 6. That's probably actually a better
higher.
number for me. Can I go
If
down
you,
to
say,
higher than
if you
Can I go down to 7 now?
if you pass, all he has to do is do 8, and you can't steal any. You have to at least bid one, something.
You're kicking
All
my
right,
ass.
9.
9.
Fine.
9. I'm going to make you go to 10, and then you can have it.
But the score at this point doesn't even matter. So
Oh,
I might
sure
as
it
well
does.
go to 10.
All right, 10. You
I
got
might as
this.
well.
All right, you want to do 10 or 11, Gary, Keith?
No, you can have it at 10.
All right. So you got
I'm
this.
At best, I got 3.
Well, each one is worth a point. So
At best, I've gotten 3. All right, so let's go with Casablanca.
I rang it first because I knew it had to be on there.
all right, yeah, Casablanca number 3.
You're taking my steel one. Stop it.
Okay, let's go with Psycho.
Psycho is number 14.
Great film.
Number 14. Okay. Then if we're going with that, then we got to go with You've Got Mail. That's a joke.
Okay, thank you.
You've Got Mail.
My finger's hovering over the buzzer. Don't do that.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, oh my God, that can't be on the list, right?
I mean, there's movies I want to be on this list, but let's go with Star Wars.
Number 13. Very good.
It's all the way down there. This is a messed up list.
Oh, come on.
Well, now I just lost the movie I was going to say. Let's go with Schindler's List.
Black and white.
Schindler's List is number 8.
Oh, I had a really good one, and I just completely lost it. Oh, The Shining.
It's got to be there. I would guess The Shining.
Really?
Oh, man.
The Shining.
That surprises me.
Shining is not in the top 100.
Ooh.
All right.
Right.
So
I left you some good gimmies, Keith.
Yeah.
you can keep going until you miss one.
The Godfather.
2 points apiece. Number 2.
Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset Boulevard's number 16.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Number 20.
Oh, crap. I'm running out fast now. You already took Schindler's List. You already took Star Wars. Citizen Kane?
Number 1.
Whew. That's got to be the end of it for me.
You haven't said Close Encounters yet.
Would that be in the top? Let's go with something out of left field here. Dr. Strangelove.
Strangelove number 39. That's top 100. The ones you guys did not miss, you're going to kick yourselves on some of these. To Kill a Mockingbird. E.T.,
Sure.
the extraterrestrial. Yeah. The Grapes of Wrath. Some Like It Hot. Chinatown. On the Waterfront. The General. It's a 1927 movie. The Graduate. 2001, A Space Odyssey. The Searchers. City Lights. And then top 10, The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I should have guessed that.
Vertigo. Gone with the Wind. Singing in the Rain. That? He did not.
And I said Casablanca.
Oh.
Singing in the Rain. Raging Bull. That's the last one he did not get. All right, so Gary, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking bleak. The score is 30. 30 to
I never
13.
win these things, so this is.
But listen,
fluke.
this is our last round, and each of these are worth 2 points per guess and 4 points for the steal.
Oh, we got some makeup room here.
Yes, you got makeup room.
I don't like my concept of who is a celebrity is like so far off. The like what the standards are.
And that's all that's left is world's highest paid celebrities.
World's highest paid celebrities and top movie quotes, again by the American Film Institute.
Yeah, those are horrible.
All right, Keith, it's your
quotes are going to be real tough.
Yeah,
it is.
So I'm going to go with celebrities.
Okay, how many can you name?
2.
Okay, can you go higher than 2?
Now, how is this calculated? Is this like every year, or like what they get paid for doing something? Like how much they made in 2017?
This is the highest paid celebrities in the year 2017.
He said 2.
He said 2.
That's a bold move on Keith's part.
I'm just thinking, can I name more than 2 celebrities?
I'm going to let him go with that.
Really?
Yeah, because I have a better chance of stealing them and getting
more
points.
Yeah, but you got to have at least one. You got to have at least one bid in there, Gary. So say 3. And
Who's making up these rules?
Anyway? Me. That would be me.
That's why this sucks. 3.
All right. Keith, you higher than 3?
I will go for 4.
All right. Now he'll pass. All right. So Keith, 2 points apiece. The world's highest paid celebrities.
It's good Lord.
It's way too much silence.
Gotta go. It's got to be rappers. So I'm gonna go with P. Diddy.
Really?
I can't believe I got that.
Sean Combs, or P. Diddy, as Keith named him, is the #1 highest paid celebrity. $130 million he earned last year.
Holy crap!
He's got like a record label, all of his endorsements.
Makes big money.
Beats headphones alone probably is most of that.
Yeah. Well, he's on the board of Apple.
Sure.
It's not even close.
All right, so there's one for you. You've got to get 3 more.
Single celebrities.
Mm-hmm. I didn't. No. I did say. I did say that there could be groups on the list as well.
Oh,
musical groups. Yes, I did.
I don't remember this either.
I never heard.
Oh my goodness.
Minus 2 points for the judge.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to lose. I could have got
Howard Stern on the list.
Howard Stern. Let me see here.
Really?
Howard Stern is #7, 90 million.
See, I don't even think of him as a celebrity.
Well, I mean, most listened to radio show on satellite radio, which I don't know, probably doesn't say much.
Well, it's enough to get him big bucks.
He's also a big host.
This is all by money. So
yeah, 2 more, Keith. You got to get.
Jeez. This was what they were paid last year.
Correct.
Freak. It's got to be a sports figure in there. Probably a soccer player. What's it? Beckham? Is Beckham in there?
Beckham.
Into like Beckham. Which Beckham? You got to be specific. Okay.
No?
No Beckham on the list. Big chance for you, Gary. Get as many as you can.
So we can't look up the list itself, but can we do research on a person?
I would say no.
Crap. Actual celebrities. They could be groups of like a musical group, right?
Yes. There are 2 musical groups on this list. 3 musical groups on this list.
Yeah, I didn't even go down that road.
I will say U2. Only because they had a tour last year and they tend to make a lot of money on tour. No?
Oh, wait. Wrong one. Sorry.
No, sorry.
They have like the highest grossing tour in music history and they don't make the list of highest paid.
No,
the problem is rock and roll is dead.
Yeah.
It died a long time ago. U2 is probably the last great rock and roll band, but it's dead. They're dead.
All right. So, top 25, Kevin Durant, basketball player. David Copperfield, magician. Roger Federer, tennis player. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
The Rock. I could have guessed
Metallica, number 21.
Really? They're not relevant anymore.
Wahlberg at number 20. Still raking in and forever raking in that syndication money. Jerry Seinfeld, number 18.
Wow.
Adele, tied for 18. Bruce Springsteen. Ellen DeGeneres. Dogs. Dr. Phil McGraw.
Dr. Phil
is number 15. He made
you gotta be kidding
$79 million.
Okay, see, this is wrong because the Joshua Tree Tour made $300 million last year.
But that may not be what they got paid. Lionel Messi, number 14. Justin Bieber, number 13. Rush Limbaugh and Guns N' Roses tied at number 11. Yes, he's still alive.
Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah. LeBron.
Dogs are protesting Rush Limbaugh.
Playing right now, LeBron James, number 10. Author James Patterson, number 9.
I don't even know who half these people are.
You know who LeBron James is?
No, James Patterson. That means nothing to me.
Coldplay, number 8.
Really?
Yep, 88 million.
That's just wrong.
The Weeknd, number 6. Now you're getting into
James is not playing tonight, by the way.
Oh, it was last night. Sorry. Cristiano Ronaldo, soccer player, number 5.
Kevin Durant is playing, though.
See, I knew there was a soccer player on the list. I got to get half credit for that.
There were 2 soccer players. Drake, number 4. J.K. Rowling, still making money off of Harry Potter, number 3, 95 million. And the one I'm shocked that none of you said, Beyonce, number 2.
This game sucks.
All right. We'll do this one just for pride. Let's see how much collectively, the two of you, how many of the top 25 movie quotes you guys can name.
The only one I can name is the orgasm scene from When Harry Met Sally.
I'll have what she's having.
That's, yeah.
I can name one.
I'll have what she's having that's from number 33.
Never tell me the odds.
That's
Never Tell Me the Odds from Star Wars?
Yep. That's the only one I can name. It's got to be on the list, though.
Not on the list.
Come on!
Luke, I'm Your Father, or I Am Your Father. That's got to be on the list.
Never Tell Me the Odds is not on the list, and I'm quitting.
Luke, I Am Your Father is not on the list.
That's bullshit.
This list.
No, it's not. No, you're just not.
That list is.
No.
That's why I avoided that.
When you hear that, I
avoided that list like the plague because I knew that would be crap.
Every single one of these, you'll say yes. That's right.
Bullshit.
No.
Number 1, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Gone with the Wind.
That's from a movie.
That's a title, isn't it? Isn't that like the sequel?
It's like the last line of the movie.
What movie was that from?
Gone with the Wind.
Oh, see, I've never seen Gone with the Wind.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Is number 2.
That's like just normal conversation. Not
You don't
really.
understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender on the waterfront. Number 3.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I'd never heard that.
You never heard I could have been a contender? Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Wizard of Oz.
Okay, that one I'll say is legit.
Number 5. Here's looking at you, kid. Casablanca.
Maybe.
Go ahead, make my day. Number 6 from Sudden
Okay,
Impact.
this is
Yeah.
clearly people who haven't lived in this century making the list.
All right, I'm ready for my close-up.
It is AFI.
Middle,
Like, so
Sunset
again,
Boulevard.
It's like really old stuff.
May the Force be with you. Number
Come
8.
on, never tell me the odds is better than that.
Here's one I would agree probably shouldn't be on the list. Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy night. Number 9 from All About Eve. You talking to me from Taxi Driver is number 10.
Okay, that's legit.
What we've got here is a failure to communicate. Cool Hand Luke, number 11.
That's a good one.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Apocalypse Now,
Sure. Yeah,
number
that's a
12.
good one.
Love means never having to say you're sorry from Love Story, number 13.
That's just
That's
lame.
bullshit.
The Stuff That Dreams Are Made Of from the Maltese Falcon, number 14.
See, I thought that was from Top Gun.
E.T. Phone Home is number 15.
Nobody even knows what a real phone is anymore.
They call me Mr. Tibbs. I love Angry Gary.
Mr.
Rosebud, number 17 from Citizen Kane.
Just the
That's a word. It's not even a quote.
word.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't just name random words from movies.
Made It,
That's
Ma,
bullshit.
Top of the World from White Heat, number 18.
That's nuts.
I'm as mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. Network, number 19. I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Casablanca, number 20. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti, number 21.
Okay, I like that one. That one's good.
Number 22, Bond, James Bond.
That's not a quote.
Sure it is. Was it said in a movie? Then it's a quote.
Yeah,
Number
but people
23.
people don't say that.
There's no place like home. Wizard of
People
Oz.
might say that, but people don't say Bond.
Number 24.
Who are you? Who are you, guy on the
I
other
am
end of this
big.
camera?
It's the pictures that got small from Sunset Boulevard. And number 25, Show Me the Money from Jerry Maguire.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That should be
That-
near number 1.
That is a horrible list. That is a horrible list.
I avoided that list like the plague. I'm glad that was only bonus.
I only got one.
I wouldn't have got any of those.
I'm actually, you know what? How is I'm the King of the World from Titanic? That's number 100.
Or say hello to my little friend.
That's on the list. Scarface, it's there. It's just not in the top 25.
Yeah, see, that's a top 25.
Yeah.
Life
I
is
won
like a
this game and I'm
topic.
playing under protest.
Or I love you. I know. Come on.
There's no crying in baseball, number 54.
Oh, that should definitely be in the top 25.
That is
Say hello to my little friend is number 61.
that list needs to be updated for people that are younger than 75.
Yeah, I will. I do beg apologies. This list was published in the early about 10 years ago, and there's not one. There's not one
All right,
quote
Rob,
after the year 2000 on it.
This game is okay. However, you're not allowed to put anything from AFI in there again.
It needs to be tweaked a little bit.
Both their lists are crap.
It's hard to find.
And you can take Rolling Stones out there and kick their ass too.
Congratulations on your win, Keith.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm very happy with my win.
We are at almost an hour, guys.
Yeah, we need to wrap this up.
All right. Yeah. Well, no one else put picks on the week for the week, so I'll give you one. Go see Avengers: Infinity War. Holy crap! I know it's late. It's a little independent film you may not have heard of. It's also the number 5 top grossing film of all time, and it's only been out for about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, I just gotta ask you, Rob, what did you think when the movie's over and it goes to black and they show the movie title and the movie title goes away? Did you notice the way in which the movie title went away?
In Avenger, in this last one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think back. I really want to see it again. I've only seen it once this last week. No.
I thought that was like one of the most dick moves.
It kind of yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say how. I can't say how because that kind of gives things away.
Yeah, but you noticed it.
Yeah, I noticed it.
That was like really like to me. That was just a dick move. That was like just kicking the balls one more time.
This movie definitely kicks you in the balls several times.
Yeah. So
it is. I mean, it was kind of blown up. I thought originally blown out of proportion as kind of the Empire Strikes Back of superhero movies. And I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I saw it that I think it was.
Nah,
it was by far, I think, my favorite superhero movie that I've ever seen.
Well, there's going to be a part 2 coming.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, there's gotta be.
Yeah.
My daughter was so crabby after seeing that movie. Oh my God, I wanted. Yeah. Oh.
You know, there's another one coming, if only because, and this is not a spoiler to give it away to say this, but if only because at the end of the movie you're like, oh my God, what now?
Yeah.
There's a definite holy shit, what do we do now type thing at the end of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great film.
Just so you know, people die.
Shocked. I'm shocked.
There are some consequences.
People that you care about die.
But things that I thought would happen and people that I thought would because like never mind.
Don't even.
People I thought would die didn't die. So
that's for our next show in 2 or 3 weeks.
For the next show. All right. You got your pick?
I do. I have another app for you guys. And have you ever thought your smartphone is just entirely too nice to you?
No.
I mean,
never.
Siri and Google and stuff, and everything's just being polite all the time.
No.
And you don't realize how annoying that is until you find an app like this. And this app has been around for a little while on iOS. It just made its way over in preview mode to Android. Mm-hmm. And this app is called Carrot Weather. And this is a basic weather app that you can set the level of abuse you want to receive. And you can even set the AI's politics, so it'll comment on politics, current politics events and such, as it gives you the weather report every day. So I'm gonna put this up to the microphone and give you a taste of Carrot Weather on my device right now.
Guesstimating. When I torture you, would you rather be waterboarded or put on the rack?
So, I don't know if you heard that. Did that make it through?
Yeah.
It said, when I torture you, would you rather be waterboarded or put on the rack? So basically, there was no information on the weather other than the temperature. But it does often tell you that it's sunny or partly sunny and the sun's not even trying. It just puts out there. If you put it into overkill mode, it'll actually start swearing at you. And telling you how ridiculous you are for even checking the weather.
Okay.
It threatens your kids and your family. But I find it highly entertaining because the weather is just the weather, you know, what you need to know.
Well,
so
apparently
Carrot Weather, and you'll get to know, and you'll be offended.
Apparently,
what's better than that?
Apparently, there's a whole bundle you can buy from the makers of Carrot Weather.
Oh, it's $5 though.
There's Carrot Fit, which it will insult you while you work out.
Oh, amazing!
Carrot Alarm, which is a talking alarm clock. A Carrot to-do list. A Carrot sticker pack, and a game you can play called Artificial Superintelligence.
Yep. It does cost money on iOS. It's currently free on Android, but it's in preview mode. I imagine it's going to be paid when you get there. But I'm telling you, you need this app. You don't know how much you need this app until you start actually laughing at your phone trying to swear at you. It's an amazing thing. It called me meat sack earlier today, and I was amused by this.
That's very nice. All right, Gary, what's your pick?
I can't pick beer. I can't pick beer.
You can.
You can pick anything you want.
You can pick better games. I can't wait to see the game that you come to the show with.
I didn't say mine was a game.
Did I do the iDevices already? Did I do those?
No.
Not to my recollection. But then again, it's been so long. So
I know.
So we had an old was it X10? Was that like wire power line, like home automation?
Oh, sure, yeah. Ethernet over your Wi-Fi or over your power lines.
It wasn't Ethernet though. It was just like
a controller.
It was like a controller thing.
Yeah, so you can turn lights on and off and stuff.
Yeah, and I had one of those that was like 15 years old. It finally died and it was for one light in our living room. And so I'm like, I'll see what they have. And I got like 3 of these plugs. They just plug into your outlet. I can't even open the box because I wasn't prepared. And it's a smart home device. And we have iOS and my whole family does. So it works with HomeKit, and it works really well. And so I can just hold my phone down, and here I'm going to freak my family out. Turn off the living room lights.
Okay, the lights are off.
Awesome, the lights are off. So and it works really well, and it was relatively inexpensive. And
So your family's just sitting in the dark.
Well, fortunately, he's in California, so it's probably still light out.
Here it is. Turn on the living room lights.
Okay, the lights are on.
All right, see, no, they're on. And they were relatively cheap, and they worked really well. And the setup was super easy. It took me like 5 minutes or less to set up a couple of these. And I got a 3-pack, so I have one more to use. So yeah, if you're looking for something that's easy to do that doesn't require a lot of effort to do all kinds of complicated programming, and you just like have a couple of little things, it's not a bad deal.
How much was the 3-pack?
I think it was like $60 or $70 for the 3-pack.
So about $20 a plug.
Yeah, I think they're about $20 a pop. It might have been for
incredibly cheap, but reasonable.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was not incredibly cheap, but for the convenience that it has given me and the 2 or 3 months that it has been there, it has been worth it. Because I've been upstairs and someone said, "Hey, we need to turn the lights off downstairs." I'm like, "Yep, got it. Turn off the lights," and they go off. So,
pay my phone bill.
It will do that too.
Sweet. All right, so should we do some quick reviews of the beer? Dad Pants. Keith, what do you think? Rate it.
Great summer beer as we head into summer. If Barrel Brothers was near me, this would be a go-to in my fridge for sure. A little bit hoppy, nice, crisp, and easy drinking Pilsner. Man, what scale do we use? 0 to 10?
3.
Then I would have to give this a 3. I'm gonna give it an 8. It's probably the best. Pilsners aren't my favorite, but that's probably the best Pilsner I've had in a long time.
Okay. Since you gave us the beer, Gary, I'll give you the honor of going last. I loved it as well. I think it's really nice. Thirst quencher, and everything Keith said is right on the mark for the summer heat. It's got a nice crisp taste. You even enjoy the slight hoppy flavor to it. I will give it an 8 as well.
I will go for the hat trick and give it an 8 as well.
Wow, for a Pilsner, Gary.
It's not my favorite style, but this was really good. I really enjoyed it, and it didn't get me too lit. So that's not a bad thing to have a good beer that you enjoy that you don't have to fall over.
Man, and I swear you could kill 2 of these real fast. And you might get lit doing that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think that it helps that Barrel Brothers is still a small brewery, so there's still they use the quality is there, and you can taste it in this beer that they just kind of like a little bit higher fidelity than most Pilsners have.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, all right. So that's going to wrap it up for episode 8, season 5 of the Pine and No Return show. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. We'll be back sometime in the future. I won't say near future, but sometime in the future. We'll try to get a little more regular on our schedule. What do you want for a free podcast with no commercials?
It'll be on iTunes in about a month.
There you go. All right. Keith plays out.
I'd rather have lager than life. I'll take a strong stout over strife. I'd prefer to confer with a half pint of ale than live a long life till my private parts fail. For life without liquor is to no avail. So bring me lager for life. I'd rather have lager than life. I'll take a strong stout over strife.
No wire hangers ever. That's number 72. My dearest.
Worst list ever.